still waiting for Siamese air purifier to be launched in India. A social enterprise built around an ethos of frugal innovation called Smart Air is disrupting the air purifier space in India with a DIY kit priced at Rs. 3,399, almost half the China price of the Siamese Miles air purifier. To the India price will likely be higher, if the product even launches here. What's more, the test results published on the Smart Air website claim it's as good as the most expensive brand in the market. Siamese, no stranger to price disruptions, is one of the cheapest air purifiers in this category. Air purifiers are expensive in India. They range in price from nearly Rs. 17,000 up to Rs. 40,000. So how is Smart Air priced at Rs. 3,399? The company is also selling a one-year kit, with 6 HEPA high-efficiency particulate air filters, at just Rs. 8,394. J. Kanayan, India head at Smart Air Filters, spoke to Gadgets 360, sharing the story of the company's origins and its operations in India, and its future plans. This is frugal innovation. People ask us, why is this so juha? It's because we're breaking down this concept to its basics, he says. It's just enough. It's not putting any glitz and glamour on it. It's minimalist. It has no buttons, no LED lights, and it just works. Also read, sick and tired of coughing? These gadgets can help deal with air pollution. Smart Air's founder, Thomas Elm, a PhD student in China, experienced Beijing's airpocalypse in 2013, when starting looking at air purifiers to buy one to protect himself. Elm realized he needed one for each room, and replacement filters for each of them. It would pretty soon end up costing around Rs. to lock. He realized that's crazy money for an average person to cough up, so then he researched purifiers and found out that there's nothing much in an air purifier, besides the HEPA filter and a fan. So he sourced the HEPA filter from Chinese e-commerce website Taobao, strapped it to a fan, bought a Delos laser particle counter, and verified that there was a dramatic drop in PM 2.5 particles within an hour. After running the same tests for 8 hours, he saw that the levels dropped to within the acceptable guidelines from 2. That was the start of Smart Air in China, and now the device is also being sold in India, because the conditions here are similar, or even worse, in some places. The contraption that he put together cost him about $33, so he wondered why other companies are charging hundreds of dollars for this thing, says Kanayan. It seems almost criminal. He started doing workshops around Beijing to tell people about his discovery, and it took off. Launched in September 2013, Smart Air has sold 15,000 units across 16 countries from China, Mongolia, the US, Australia, Middle East, and India. Kanayan and his fiancée were two of the many people suffering from the pollution in Delhi, and when he heard about Smart Air, he reached out to Elm. It was extremely terrible for her, almost so bad that she had to leave Delhi for a few weeks, he says. She ordered some of Tom's filters in China, and struggled to get them through customs. We started using them at home, and we noticed that it started turning black right away, within an hour. I got really convinced and reached out to Tom, and it grew like that. Smart Air _kit_body.jpg. The unit is small, and doesn't make much noise, but removes a significant amount of the particles in the air, Kanayan says. It's a very nice noise. It's a very dull, white noise that blends into the background, he says. It's not much more than an AC in summer. It's much more silent than an exhaust fan. If you can't tolerate that in your kitchen or bathroom, this will blend into the background easily. Also see, Eureka Ford's Aerogurt Air Purifiers review. Smart Air started its India operations in July this year. It is currently being managed full-time by Kanayan and David J. Larry, with 2 more people working on a consulting basis. It's been about 3 to 4 months to get to where we are now. To get the company registered, to get all our bureaucracy filed away, to source the HEPA filter in India, and source the fan locally, Kanayan adds. To figure out all the little nitty-gritties, make an online store, make the payments work, all these are small things, but they take time. The team expects its products to be listed on Amazon and Flipkart before the end of the year. For now, orders can be placed on its own website, with payment options covering cash-on delivery. The company can ship anywhere FedEx delivers. Smart Air India sources its AKB filter from Bengaluru, to save on shipping costs. Ian said that the team spent 3 months searching for a proper AKB manufacturer who can make the filter that works with a small fan. We could have easily sourced this from China, but there's always a 2-month delay from when we place the order and when we get it in India. So we didn't want to rely on that, he adds.